To do it?
Done. Yeah.
You got it? Okay, cool. All right. Excellent. Well, welcome everybody to the finale, the grand finale of London's Next Top Role Model 20 virtual London's Next Top Role Model. It's the first time Hebe Foundation has ever put our project online fully, completely. Obviously because of the times we are in at the moment. But we have to say it has worked well. And you can see by this lovely array of young people here, we have had a wonderful time this week exploring what it means to be a role model and how we might become one, and using our environments, using our skills in order to portray these characteristics. And it's been wonderful. And we've used photography, we have used design, and we've used modeling techniques in order to do that. So a really good time. Let's do some introductions. I'm going to introduce everybody, and for those of you out there who are watching later on, I'm going to introduce you to our judges. We have two formidable judges here. We have Des just waved so they can distinguish between the two of you. Okay, so Des is a creative director. He's just got all the knowledge, all the creativity, and he just like puts it into all of his work. You need to go on Instagram, okay, and look him up and see what kind of stuff he does. It's really fascinating. I absolutely love it. And big shout out to Julie for hooking us up with these guys. Yeah, so Des is here. He's especially got that eye for creativity, for the creative side of everything, design and that kind of thing. So these are the techniques and the skills he's bringing to judge you all. And then we have Neil.
Hello.
And Neil is a photographer, and he's also a content creator. And again, you need to check out his work on Instagram. I mean, again, lovely stuff. The both of them just produce such brilliant work. Things I would like to aspire to do. And so Neil especially is looking at the photography side of it. You know, the techniques, the all the different stuff, the lighting, the composition, everything that you've put together in your photographs. And then they have the skills also to be looking at your modeling, the person, the object in the photograph, and how you portray that, and how skillful it is, and how strong and the imagery is that you have provided in your photographs. So we are really just like blessed to have the two of them here judging, taking time out of their lives. I mean, I know it's lockdown, so we've got a little bit more time than we normally have, but we are really happy that they are here to judge, and these are like top of their game.
And can we say that we're very honoured to have been chosen to judge? And I know it's always a cliche on every like X Factor and everything. The judging has been really tight. You're all so good, so creative.
Really impressed with every image that was sent in. The work that's gone into all of this is of a top level. It's really good quality. Really impressed when I first saw them last night, and we've been talking about them all day, trying to make decisions on how to, because some of them are so strong, they could win every category. So it's really difficult, and it comes down to nuances, and then it comes down to personal preference. But I have to say, if I was your age again and I was as creative, I'd be really happy with what you've done. It's really good work. You should be really proud of yourselves.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Neil and Des. Seriously, they have been deliberating. This has not been easy judging at all. So bear that in mind when we announce the winners in a minute. Before we go there, I would like every single person to one word that sums up your time on London's Next Top Role Model. like we said, it's a different type of project. None of you have actually done this project before, so it's your first time, but it was your first time during lockdown. So it's not how we would have normally done the project, but you all completely rose to the occasion and really got stuck in. So we're going to go around. I just want to hear one word, to sum up what London's Next Top Role Model did for you, meant for you, how you liked it, whatever, one word. Okay, I'm going to start with Sade.
I think the one word I would choose would be challenging, because with our group we did like come across a lot of things that we didn't know what to do, and we overcame them. So I feel like it was like a good challenge to overcome and do, basically.
Excellent, love it. Thank you for that. Okay, let's move on to Anissa.
I would say eye-opening, because I've never edited a video, I've never edited pictures, so it's opened me to a lot of different things creativity wise that I've never done before, and maybe that I might do in the future because I enjoyed it so much.
Nice. New skills, might take it on. Okay, love that. Patrick?
I would say new, because it gave me new skills in photography and different modes that it showed me on the camera, so I'd call it new.
Nice. Again, love that. All this knowledge just coming in, new skills. Lamar, do you want to come off mute?
Oh, sorry. Hi. I would say the best word I would use is interesting, just because I've done something different to a position that I would normally have put myself in. So concept design was very different to the position where I would have said, you know what, let me be the model.
Yeah. So you went against your natural flow.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Thank you. Tamsin?
I think I would say adventurous, because I never would have tried to do editing if I hadn't done this, and I never would have, well, I don't think I would have done modeling or anything like that. So it was kind of adventurous in a way.
Yeah, definitely. Something you would not have done before, but you did it in this context. Yeah, indeed, this is an adventure. Adventurous. Good. Romeo?
I would say exciting, because meeting new people and discussing my ideas and also their ideas was exciting for
me. Nice. Meeting new people, discussing your ideas, their ideas, exciting. Love that. Thank you. Iman?
Enjoyable, because if I hadn't have done this project, I would have been probably on my phone this whole half term, but it's given me something to do. So.
Love that. I love that. You see, you just would have been on your phone. Instead, you took your phone and you made photographs instead. And yeah, so I'm glad that you enjoyed it, and I'm glad that you did something different. That's wonderful. That's one of the whole points. Excellent. Let's have Ben.
I would say new, because I wouldn't have done something like concept designer before. So it's always a chance to do something new.
Yeah, new again. It's something you wouldn't have thought about doing at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, love that. See, you're stretching yourself. Brilliant. Fantastic. And Aaliyah?
I would say opportunity, because it's something that I haven't done. I haven't actually been an editor before, and that's opened up a new door for something I haven't done. So.
Opportunity opened up a new door, a door that you don't need to close either. You know, you can continue walking through it and seeing how that plays out. Love that. That's wonderful. Everybody, thank you so much for that. That really just gives us an insight, and everybody else, into the effects of the project, and yeah, how you enjoyed it and the impact it had on you. So thank you for doing that. Cool. So we should probably get on and announce some winners. As you know, there are prizes. Not that it's about the prizes at all. We all know you did not take part in this project to win prizes, did you? No, Patrick?
It got really quiet.
Nobody took part to it. Nobody even cares. If I turned around and told you there's no prizes, you wouldn't even, it wouldn't matter to you, would it? No, exactly.
No, it wouldn't. It really wouldn't.
All right, but there does happen to be some prizes because we are all about just recognizing the hard work that you put in. You know, you've had what 10 weeks of lockdown. You could be in your bedroom on your phone. You could, you know, be shutting yourself away. You could have just said, it's half term, I'm done. I've been doing stuff all over the internet, you know, for the last 10 weeks. I'm just done. I don't want to take part. I don't want to engage. But you, 9 people, you are special. You decided to take up the challenge. You decided to do something different, something productive with your time. And we really want to honor that. Yeah. So thank you. Thank you for rising above the lack of motivation, for rising above the saturation of being on the internet, and rising above the restlessness of being locked down. And thank you for putting yourselves out there and giving yourselves over to this project. Yeah. So yes, there are prizes, and we have £100 vouchers, I do believe, of your choice for whatever shops you choose, whether that be online or however you want it. £100 vouchers for the winning photographer, for the winning designer, and for the winning model. And we're throwing in another one there for also the winning editor. Okay. And so, yeah, and overall picture will get a prize too. Yeah. Okay, cool. So just to let you know, the public votes, we had a lot. Ruth, can you tell us how many public votes we had?
357 public votes altogether. So that's absolutely amazing, guys. Well done for spreading the word.
Yeah. There's a lot of people out there really like you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's really, really good. Thank you so much for getting in your votes. That's fantastic.
And now, that was less than 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Less than 24 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. Look what you guys can do in less than 24 hours. You know, you think about it.
Amazing.
You could start a whole revolution. Yeah. So you have that. So the public votes accounted for 30%. Okay. Did I say 30%? Yeah, 30% of the overall votes. And then 70% was by our lovely judges. Okay.
No pressure. No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. And like I said before, it has not been easy for them, but they are going to go into a bit more, and they're going to go into detail about the different photographs and the different roles. Yeah. So listen to your feedback, take it, digest it. Like you said, some of us have learned new skills, open new doors. Don't just let it sit here and that was London Next Top Role Model. Take it all, run with it, use it in all the other areas of your life. Okay. This is great feedback from some amazing professionals. So do listen attentively and just absorb it all and take it in. All right. So I'm going to hand you over now to Des and Neil, and they are going to go through all the categories and the photographs, and then we will announce the winners for each category and then the overall picture.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I just say that we did judge this blind. We didn't see any of your ages or know any of your ages. So we gave each photo a look and judged it on what we saw in front of us. So, you know, and I didn't know there was prizes as well. So, so we now feel guilty for people that we don't choose. But I'll hand you over to Des and we'll announce the first category.
So would you like me to go through the winning photographer, designer, editor, model, and then the overall?
Or do you go through each category separately?
Maybe go through
each image.
Image, yeah. Maybe let's do each image.
Okay.
And do each image, and then make any little comments on the
And
self.
then reveal the winners at the end.
Yeah, winners at the end. But in between the images and the winners, let's have a little bit on the self-portraits.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm going by, and I'm assuming you're all seeing them in the same order on the website that I see them. So the first image I see is Wisdom, which is Iman, Ben, and Tamzin, which is the owl in the tree in the night scene. This, we felt, well, I feel, is a wonderful concept, really beautifully executed. All of the elements are really well joined up. The owl, Compton, the lighting, overall, it's a really, really strong image and a really fantastic collaborative effort.
And for me, I love the lighting in it, the shadow, the interaction of the girl with the owl, and the tones of it, and the the whole concept with the books around is obviously a thirst for knowledge, and looking at the wise old owl in the tree. It's a really strong image. Well done to the three of you.
Yeah.
And the second image?
So the second image is Knowledge, and this is Romeo, Lamar, Malaya. And again, this was really nice. I really like the connection that you've got here with the two images. If I was critical, I would have cropped the image so that you couldn't tell it's two images. If you look, there's a little bit of white at the top and a black bar at the bottom of the right.
But that, I mean,
but this is,
for me, that comes from just inexperience. But for me, I love the tones of this image.
Yeah.
It gives a sort of retro feel. It looks as if it could be shot on film. It's almost a bit like a piece of street photography where you've captured a moment. The Romeo on the left looks as if he's speaking something to the other Romeo. So, it's a really, I like it as an image.
Yeah, we both agree it's a good image.
And I think with all the images that you've created, that they're all so strong. And considering this is something you've done in your half term or whatever, they're amazing.
Yeah.
Should we move on to the next one?
Yep. Which is Team Creativity, which is Iman, Benjamin, and Tamzin again. And again, I love this. Immediately that I saw the image, it immediately said to me, this is creativity flowing in the model's mind, in the person's mind. There's an energy, and I really like the upbeat colors and the positive sparkles. I feel this is a really very simple, which is something I like, less is more. It's a very simple, direct concept, and I think it's really well executed as well.
I think Iman looks very cute in this and is really interacting with it. Her eyes are just perfect, the smile. I love the sort of fade on this photograph. It's very contemporary. It's a very strong image again.
And so then we come to creative again. And this is Patrick, Sade, and Anissa.
This for me is the most contemporary image. It's, Anissa model, isn't it? Yeah. Anissa,
Yeah.
you've just got the perfect attitude in this, with your hand on your hip, and having done that light painting, which is, I know, is a really difficult thing to do. I tried to spell my name out once, and it took me about 20 attempts. And I understand that you put a lot of work into that. And this, you know, this really shows in this image. It's really well executed.
Yeah, again, it's a simple concept which has been technically really well produced. All of the elements come together really nicely. Overall, it's just a really attention-grabbing, strong, executed idea. It's really lovely. I really like it. And then that brings us to Create, which is again back to Romeo, Lamar, and Elia.
And again, it's a really strong image. It's really well edited. I love the almost Kodacolor film element of it. The tones are really nice, and I love the tones of most of the lettering, which will bring me to my point about this one. This is great, and I would have perhaps taken the word author out and had imagine, invent, innovate, and inspire. Now, it's easy for me to say that as an afterthought looking at the photo, and I may be missing something. But this will only come from experience. You'll learn to do different things. But as a first go at anything, I mean, this is brilliant.
Yeah, again, from a typographic point of view, the alliteration of all the words just being I, so inspire, imagine, invent, innovate, that would have made it slightly stronger. And then the typography could have been just a little bit smaller, but the actual direction, execution is just so beautifully, simply done. It's just so direct. And again, just another really strong image. Really, really pleased.
Those are the tones that I would use on my Instagram feed.
And then that takes us to Brave, which is Patrick, Sade, and Anissa.
Now, this one is it's a great image of somebody trying to achieve something. I love the lettering in the river, little river there. It's just such a strong image, and the photography in this is really good to capture the girl in the 4 different positions, and you know, to put that together as a concept and edit it that way. It's a really, really strong image, and the colors are lovely, the light's lovely.
Yeah, again, you know, looking at the criteria we were given to judge everything, this execution on this is wonderful. The light in the photography is really lovely. Again, it communicates really well, which is what the object of all of these things are about, to communicate what you're trying to achieve. And I think every single image has done that, and this one especially.
Yeah. They've all communicated the message that you wanted to achieve, and that's no small achievement in itself.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 35 years, and I still get it wrong.
Okay, we'll now announce. Oh, you want to? We're going to look at the self-portraits, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, please. Okay.
So I love the one at the. Sorry, the names weren't on the self-portrait. So we love Sade's pose. And a nice Adidas top there. Yeah, that's a lovely shot. Romeo's is just really nice. You look so friendly, Romeo. You like that in real life?
A little, yeah.
No, it's a really cool shot. Anissa, this girl knows how to pose and do her hair.
That is some fierce hair.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a. I mean, you're all great, but that's a strong look. That's a strong look.
And then Patrick. Cool.
Another cool, very strong look. Lamar.
Shy and retiring.
Shy and retiring, obviously not. Well, the shirt's a bit quiet in this one, apparently, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, I like the way that you've presented yourself. It's not a normal self-portrait, so you know it's great.
And I like your quote as well. I never tried to fit in. That's why they look up to me.
And talking of quotes, Tamsin, your quote is great.
Yeah, that's really fantastic quote.
And I like the shot as well.
Behind every woman is herself. That is a really, really cool.
Now, Iman.
Are you modelling?
Because I mean, that's such a cute photo. It looks as if it's been taken by a professional. So that's great. And then Ben.
Just cool.
Yeah, just cool. I love the glasses. So good. So good. And last we have Alaya. Yeah.
And I really think that's the way you've overlaid the type onto your selfie, or however you want to describe it. It's just really nice. I think it integrates really well.
I like the light and the tones as well. So
yeah.
You've all got talent.
Excellent. Thank you, guys. So I guess it's time to announce.
Indeed it is.
Yeah. So let's get everybody back. Wonderful. Okay, so would you like to announce to us the best photographer and why?
Okay. So the criteria was lighting, exposure, focus, angles, perspective, dimension. So again, as I say, having looked at all of the images, so many of them could have won, but we have to pick one in the end. And so I'm very pleased to say that the winning photographer is Patrick. For the image Brave. Brave, very well done.
Yeah, very well done.
Photographer's Patrick, concept designer Sade, and the model is Anissa. Yeah, we chose this because of all the difficult elements in the photography. This is the image that had the most pure photographic images, elements in it. And the way you've captured that multiple exposure
and the movement from one side of the photograph to the other
it's really, really great. And the whole thing, but the photography ties it all together beautifully.
Excellent. And we can just have a look at that winning photography picture.
So congratulations, Patrick.
Yay.
Well done, guys. Well done, Patrick.
Excellent. Yeah.
It wasn't an easy choice. I know all judges in all formats of things say that, but it really wasn't.
Okay, and on to our concept designer, the best photograph around that design for the designer.
Yeah. So for content designer, again, the parameters that we were looking at here: creativity, narrative, purpose, best portrayal of characteristic, and use of props. So for both of us, wisdom, which is model Iman, concept designer is Ben. So congratulations, Ben.
So Ben is the winner.
Well Well done, Ben.
So I think all of you are winners for that. I think it's just a lovely image. I think it could be the cover of a children's storybook.
A poster about education.
It draws you in. The light is fantastic in the photograph. The girl looking up at the wise old owl and surrounded by books. It's just a wonderful concept. It's simple. It's to the point. And, you know, I can't believe that came from a young person.
Yeah.
You know, it's really good.
It's technically, it's a very simple idea, but beautifully executed.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Well done. Well done. Really great job, Ben.
Excellent. Fantastic. Moving on to our next one, and that is model, best model. So we have lots to choose from, many to choose from, but yes, the best model.
Again, it's
excuse me.
It's always very difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you all look really great in the shots, but having balanced it all out, the winning model is Iman.
Well done, Iman.
And that's for both wisdom and creative. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is such a really lovely, bright, fresh look. It's just really engaging, and you look great in it.
And this was a very close category. So.
Yeah, it's very difficult to choose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well done, Iman. And moving on to editor, best editor. So once the photo has been taken, what did you do with it? So we're moving on to that category.
Okay, now this is the one that really was very, very difficult, because all of the editing has been really nicely done across all of it. Every single image.
My feeling about this one is that the editing goes really well with the concept and the idea of the person who came up with the concept. And the winner for this category is Tamsin.
Oh, well done, Tamsin.
For the image wisdom.
Yeah, we do feel that you obviously got Ben's concept really well, and it's really nicely edited. Yeah.
The way the darkness has been done, the way the selective use of the sparkles, the way the owl's been comped in, so it feels natural. Editing is a great skill, and this has been done sensitively, and I think it's beautiful. I think overall it's a really, really strong edit. Very well done. Great job.
Great. Well done, Tamsin.
Well done.
And moving on now to the overall picture, the best overall picture, which had all of the elements, the photography, the design, the editor, the model, everything just came together just to create the best overall picture. Let's hear who won that.
Yeah. Okay. So we've arm wrestled over this one a lot, but the winner is Team Brave, Patrick, Sade, and Anissa.
Well done, guys.
I mean, it's such a great image. I think all the photographs that we've seen get the message across really well, but I think this one is really strong. The whole concept is fantastic, and overall, I think it's a great contemporary image. It's great to see a woman striving to achieve, and also the battles that she has to face, and you know, it just conveys this really well. It's a great image.
Yeah. So taking into all of the different categories as a team, this has worked really well. It was so close between this and wisdom, and this finally just edged it. But really, really strong work from everybody.
And I think there are some really strong images amongst the whole series. I mean, all 6 images were great. I can't believe what you achieved, Romeo, being so young, and the younger ones, how you achieve things. It is great how you work this
Inspiring.
Inspiring, yeah.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Neil. Thank you so much, Des.
Pleasure, absolute pleasure.
Can I just say that if anybody needs any advice on photography or any help with it, I came to photography through Instagram. I joined Instagram 11 years ago, and my photography's grown through that. So I'm not a great technical photographer, but if anybody needs any tips or any help or with graphics, then please get in touch with us, and we'd be willing to help you out. Or if you need a location in London, yeah. So very often, perhaps when all this nonsense has disappeared, I could show you some places in London,
or come to one of the groups,
or come to a meetup. Maybe we could arrange a meetup or do some street photography with them, Amie.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. That would be really cool, actually. Definitely. Do some street photography. Yeah.
We've all done brilliantly.
Yeah.
So we're very honoured to have taken part in this. And I'm sorry you couldn't all win, but I think in my eyes you're all winners.
Yeah, to be involved, and you should all be very proud of yourselves.
Oh, thank you, guys.
All
I
right.
think we need to give Des and Neil a big round of applause. And if you want to take them up on their offer, please do that. Seriously, we can put you in touch.
And, we'll sort something out.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Guys.
Guys, this is it. This is the finale. I mean, well done to our winners, and well done to everybody else. There is I mean, does anyone let's have a little, who wants to say something?
I do.
Okay, Patrick, let's hear from you first of all as winner of photographer.
Lamar, just meet yourself.
Lamar, I'm coming to you, don't worry.
I feel like the experience was very fun, getting to talk to all you guys and just spending my time with you guys. I think that was really amazing, and being able to go outside and take a picture, taking pictures with a camera, with my own experience was exciting, and heading to the park and taking a picture of my sister jumping over the lake was fun as well. But yeah, just overall meeting you guys was the best thing, really.
Thank you. Excellent, brilliant. Well done, photographer. That was a really, really good picture. And guys, the votes that came in from the public were so close.
Yeah,
really close. I mean, Ruth, do you want to give a little?
Some of the on 2 out of the 4 categories, the votes were literally 1 vote apart. For example, in the model category, Iman had 110 votes, and Anissa had 109 votes. It was very, very close.
Very close indeed. So yeah, it was not easy. It wasn't easy for the judges at all. Lamar.
Well, life is difficult, but nonetheless, I just wanted to say a massive well done to everybody that won. I've really learned what it is to be creative by looking at the other images. I've gained so much. I think I'm the oldest that's doing it, and I've gained so much from the people that are younger than me. So I wanted to say a massive well done, and obviously keep up the good work.
Excellent. Thank you, Lamar. Well done. Thank you. Let's hear from our winning designer, Ben. How's it feel? How's it feel to win?
It feels good. I didn't expect to win after I saw some of the other photos. But yeah, it's nice. I like the experience of the past few days. Yeah.
Excellent. Brilliant. Thank you, Ben. Let's hear from our winning editor, Tamsin.
I don't really know what to say. Like, I enjoyed the experience. I think it was really like eye-opening. Like now I've got lots of like skills in editing that I never would have had if it wasn't for this. So yeah.
Good.
I'm really grateful.
Oh, nice. And our model, Iman.
Disappeared.
Oh, Iman, here's your moment.
Come back.
Yay. Iman, how do you feel to be the best model?
I felt good because it was a really good experience, and it was good to get out of the house to take some of the pictures. And yeah.
Good. Oh, nice. I'm very glad. Anissa, it was really tight between you and Iman. I mean, really tight. You see your creative photo with the true? So that was
a
lot of the categories. That was just, it was fighting for the first top place. And in that category, that was very, very close with Iman. So yeah, I just need to give you a nod for your whole pose, and I'm sure Suar's going to agree with me on that particular photo. That was really, really, really excellent. But how does it feel? Best overall picture?
It feels good because that was a lot of work, a lot of safety risk evaluations, a lot of exercise. So I feel like that picture, we worked really well together as a group, and I'm really happy that picture came out best because it was a lot of effort and time spent into it.
Good, excellent. And then again, Sade, I mean, overall picture, and you two, concept design, literally between you and Ben, is very, very tight, very, very tight. So how does it feel to win overall best picture?
I think it's great. It's great because when we first thought of Rave, we thought of jumping over something, and I think when we had the whole idea coming together, it was like a good masterpiece that came together, and I'm just really happy about it. So yeah.
Good. And then just to say, I was in your little conversation, Romeo, Lamar, and Aaliyah, when you were talking about the picture with the light bulb, and talking about putting on some different the effects, like the sepia kind of effects that you have, and the judges really, really pointed that out. They loved the tones of your photos. They were so retro, and they absolutely loved that. So that was really, really great, and so they really loved what you guys did. Aaliyah, I know you didn't necessarily win a category, but the feedback from the judges, how do you feel about that?
Yes, that was really good. It's different, like it's something new that I haven't done before. So it wasn't really easy, but overall, yeah.
Good.
And then can I just say also with you guys' picture, I mean, I don't think there was a difference of more than 6 votes between every person in each category, honestly. So you guys really, really did do well. Everybody really, really did do well. And as Amie said, Romeo, they absolutely loved your the knowledge picture and the concept of it, Lamar, and the editing of it. And they said that the text worked with it, and the concept of one of you looking up to the other, and the lines of it. Honestly, they really had a lot of good things to say about your photos. So everybody in this Zoom room should be absolutely proud of what you have achieved in essentially 3.5 days. If that, we were only together 2 hours of the day. Yeah, so be really, really proud of what you've done.
Indeed. And Romeo, that background came in handy, didn't it?
Literally.
Your bookcase background that you've had the whole week, that came in really handy. I love it. I loved how you used what you had. Nice.
When I sent out, go on, Romeo.
Oh no, it was me. I was just saying that I loved the look when the judges are saying it. It felt like it could be in a film.
Yeah.
I definitely saw it. I was like, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
When people were giving me feedback after I sent them a link to vote, there were 3 separate people in 3 separate groups who sent me a message back saying that they liked Romeo's picture because it reminded them of the old school, that he was serious about his life.
Yes.
So Romeo got some good feedback from different ages as well, from older people and a couple, older person and 2 young ones.
Yeah. Fantastic. Well done, Romeo.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Sherelle, just give us sum up and give us your thoughts, please, on the whole.
Of course, I think, to be honest, for me, if I could sum up, it'll just be refreshing and enlightening, this whole experience for me. I didn't get to spend as much time with you all as, of course, you guys did. And even with the limited time and resources, you guys killed it. You guys absolutely smashed it. I'm so proud of you. Especially with the climate now, I think being a role model is important, which is why I did ask Ruth if it was okay to share that with like my Instagram, and also my priest. She's also the Archdeacon of Croydon, so I know working with young people is important to her, and she was so proud of you. Let me just say, the feedback, she absolutely loved it. She thought, if anything, especially with, you know, what we are going through in this world, it's amazing to see that there are young kids that, you know, aspire to be role models. So I am so proud of you. It's been such a nice experience for me. You know, well done to all the winners, just to everyone. You guys, man, I don't know what more to say. You guys need me, really. You guys are all models, really, anyway. But yeah, honestly, it's just a nice feeling to know that there are young people, you know, that do want to make a difference, even if it just starts with working together just in this way. So yeah, I'm so proud of you guys. And yeah, man. So I can't wait to see your, you know, future projects too. That'll be really nice. So hopefully when this is all over, it'll be a lot easier for you guys as well. But yeah, thank you again for actually bringing me into this as well. I am truly grateful for this. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Sherelle. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Excellent. Great. Thank you. Guys, yeah, this is it. The winners, please contact your youth worker and let them know what vouchers you would like. Okay, don't spend it all at once. Use wisdom, and maybe buy something for somebody else as well. You know, share, pay it forward, pay the love forward. Okay, we have lots of different projects coming up. Obviously, we have Junior Apprentice coming up. We have a Junior Apprentice winner in the room anyway.
2. We have 2 of them.
Huh?
2 of them.
We have 2 of them.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, yeah, Sade!
Hey, yeah. You're talking about Sade. Yeah.
Yes. So yes, we've got our Junior Apprentice winners in the room. Who hasn't done Junior Apprentice before? Romeo. Yeah.
He'll be amazing, I can tell.
Ben, what did you?
And Lamar. Ben and Lamar are claiming their victory to come.
This year, you guys can do it. Yes, Ben, I love the energy. This year, come and take that crown.
Yeah, Ben, this is your year. Okay, all right.
Look at Lamar's face.
There's only one winner, but it's everybody's year. So, okay. So Junior Apprentice is coming up. Yep. So look out for that. We're going to send you information and lots of other stuff going on. Obviously, every week we are doing stuff online. Check us out on Instagram next week. Lamar and myself, we are going to be doing some comedy, some improvisation, 2 actors. We're going to be just smashing it. It's going to be so funny. In it, Lamar?
Yes, 100%. It's going to be good.
So check us out next week. I think we're doing it Wednesday. Yeah, next week Wednesday on Instagram. So yeah, so lots of stuff going on, guys. Thank you so much. We had such a brilliant time. And yeah, just enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy the rest of the week. And to everybody out there watching, thank you for tuning in. If you want to support Hebe Foundation, just get in contact with us anyway. We'd love your support in any way that you can.
Isn't it, Ruth? And I would just like to say that our new website is now up and running and live. So we've got a brand new spring clean. So check us out, www.thehebefoundation.org.uk.
Brilliant, excellent.
Did everyone see Errol's message? She was saying well done to everybody.
And
Joseph's message as well.
Thank you so much. So yeah, so thank you for watching London's Next Top Role Model. We will be back with this project, definitely, and many, many more, including Junior Apprentice, July, August 2020. Doesn't matter what's going on in the world, it ain't stopping Hebe Foundation. God bless you all. Take care. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys, all our participants. Thank you, Sade. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Iman. Thank you,
guys. Well done, guys.
Thank you, Lamar. Thank you, Yay!
Thank you.
Clap, clap.